I'm Koko. This is Sandi. This is... I missed 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Other than the fact that I just did one and forgot to turn the camera on, or thought I turned the camera on, but I turned it off, so maybe all the other ones didn't work either. We'll just see. No, I can't possibly be. But nonetheless, this one is lost interest. So the first one was mind reading. The second one was Sandi defending guys. I'm not sure what the topic was. I'll have to look at it a few times.
Women getting off guys' backs.
Yeah, okay, there you go. That'll be what I'll call it. And this one is about losing interest, relation or something, or question mark is how I've got it written down. The issue with relationships oftentimes is that for one reason or another, okay, everything you're growing, everything either grows or it dies. Now, okay, in the winter time it can go dormant for a little while, and then in the springtime the little buds come out and it's starts growing again. Okay, I'll give you a winter or two, but for the most part, everything grows or everything dies. And relationships are particularly like that. And if you're too much like the person you're with, it's tragically boring and awful because there's no growing. It's just So what I tell people is you get together and do some growing. And then you go off and you do your job and she does her job, or she does her stuff and you do your stuff, and you come back together and you grow. And you go out and you grow, and you come together and you grow, and you go out and you grow, and you keep this going. And as long as you can come together and share that and grow together in what you've both, but when one of you is bored with that or something, and that sometimes happens, if one of you is a nuclear physicist and the other one is not, then bottom line, when you get together, something that, I would be really excited about, the other person may think, yeah, really? Really? You're really going to tell me about this stuff? You're really going to tell me about, the radioactive worms, or you're going to tell me about, and it's like, see, and at that point, then there's a breakdown. Then suddenly there's no growth as a couple, there's only individual growth. And then all of a sudden you kind of come together and it's kind of no growth, losing interest. And there's other ways that interest is lost. Now, to regain interest, these are decisions and choices and things like that you have to make. I know Sandi was telling me about a friend of hers who... Tell the whole story. Do the setup. You got 2.5 minutes.
Okay.
Talk fast. Faster. Okay.
Shush.
Faster.
Complaining that her husband seemed to have lost interest in the bedroom. And so what I suggested, I gave her several different suggestions. The one that I thought would work best for her was, I asked her, I said, he comes home at the same time for dinner? She said yes. I said, okay, either cook dinner, order in, whatever it may be. Put on one of his dress shirts, one of his ties on, get the nylons or thigh highs, pair of high heels. Make yourself up, for yourself, not only for yourself, but for him. Greet him at the door, and trust me, the evening will progress from there. You're letting him know when he comes home that these battles are worth it, that he's worth it. And so some time went on, about a week or so, and I talked to her again, and I said, so how'd it go? I said, did it work? She's like, oh, you know what? I just didn't do it. I was surprised. I was shocked because she continues to complain about the same issue, but yet she's not willing to make the effort to try to pique his interest again in the bedroom. So if she wasn't going to, she must not be that concerned, and that's what I told her. I said, how concerned really are you that he's losing interest in the bedroom? Because if you're that concerned, you would have done these steps. And that's my view. You got to make the effort just as much as the other person.
What I was pointing to is the movie clip that's going on in the background. Is from, I don't remember the name of the movie. It's a movie from 1967. This is the first scene in the movie. I think it's like How to Cheat on Your Wife, something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, but it was back in the 67. But anyway, basically, I'll tell her about it. You guys have seen it, but I'll tell her about it, and she'll get an understanding. Or maybe you just heard us. I don't know how I cut it in yet, but anyway, That's 5 minutes. I'm Coco. This is
Sandy.
Sandy.